Hi everyone, this is a review of Interiors by Design wax melts from Family Dollar stores. The price for these wax melts was just raised from $1 each to $1.25, which is still an incredible deal for a 2.5 ounce pack of wax melts, even cheaper than Walmart's $2 and Aldi's $1.69 wax melts. So I was really hoping they would smell good and throw well. I've smelled dollar store wax melts before. They often tend to smell pretty bad, nothing like what the scent name suggests, usually with the chemical or waxy notes. But these wax melts by Interiors by Design smell great on cold sniff. The consistency of half of the scents is good, regular hard paraffin wax in a standard normal quality clamshell, like this one. These are made in China, and 3 of the scents use soft, greasy, messy wax in clamshells that are a bit more flimsy and they don't stay tightly shut. And these are made in Vietnam, and you can see they really don't even stay shut at all, which is bad because when I looked at these on the at the store, half of them were stuck open. They're which is not good because that means that the scent can dissipate pretty quickly. Unfortunately, the throw on these wax melts was poor or non-existent. Low-priced wax melts tend to use cheaper materials and a much lower fragrance load in their fragrance oils. But it's I'm still kind of perplexed at how they smell fairly strong on cold sniff, but as soon as they started melting, the scent began to disappear. Which, like I said, it's really disappointing because I was really hoping these would throw well, at least fairly well, because for the price, it's an unbelievable deal. So we'll start with, of course, I don't know the notes. So we will start with Caribbean Sands. And this is a tropical fruit scent, but not pineapple, with a little bit of a cherry note and possibly a smidgen of floral. It kind of smells like fruity bubblegum. So it's actually a really nice scent. Throw, however, was like a 1 out of 5. Poor. I could only smell it from a few inches to maybe 2 or 3 feet away, and that was it. Could not smell it in the room at all. So I don't think this would even perform well. Maybe it would perform well in a really, really tiny bathroom. Possibly, but it is a nice scent, so it's kind of a shame. Delicate Sweet Pea. And this is one of the really soft, messy waxes. All I can say is it's a beautiful sweet pea scent with a tiny bit of a cherry note. Throw was 0. None. Not even up close. Even from a couple of inches away, when it started melting, I couldn't smell a thing. So, again, another disappointment. Island Fruit Blend. This is a fake, unidentifiable chemical fruit that might be cherry, but I'm not sure. It's a little bit similar to the Caribbean Sands scent, but this is all fruit with a citric bite, not a citrus bite, citric, kind of like Starburst fruit candies. Despite the fact that it's a chemical, kind of a little bit of a chemical note, it's actually quite nice. Although it is a little bit too fake with the, like I said, that chemical note it's a little bit too much, but it's actually a nice scent. You could probably mix it with vanilla or something. The throw on this one was like a 2 out of 5. Faint. I could smell it from maybe a few yards away, so it would probably do okay in a very, very tiny room, maybe a very small room, but really not much more than that. Pineapple Coconut. Sweet pineapple scent, a bit generic, like pineapple scented car air freshener. It actually smells great. It's a great scent. 0 throw. Could not smell a thing. Again, 0 out of 5. could not even smell anything up close. And pineapple is usually that type of a scent that it's usually pretty strong, fairly strong. Couldn't smell a thing as soon as it started melting. And waited like 2 hours, nothing. Stormy Nights. This is the one that I had the highest hopes for because it's such a fantastic scent. It's a super sweet scent of old-fashioned white musk perfume mixed with bubble bath and a bit of a soapy note. Absolutely incredible. It's my favorite of the collection. Very strong on cold sniff. I mean, a very, very strong scent on cold sniff. Reminds me a little bit, just a little bit of Sensational's Egyptian Cotton. Throw was 2 out of 5. Faint. Could only smell it from a few yards away, so it might do well in like a tiny bathroom. But unfortunately, not much more than that. And this was the most disappointing of all because it was so strong on cold sniff. But as soon as it started melting, barely anything. And warm vanilla. Actually, the price for this one was 50 cents. It was on sale for 50 cents because the woman at the store said that they're not carrying the warm vanilla scent anymore. So if you try to find these, they may or may not be gone. It's a super generic vanilla scent that smells like vanilla scented car air freshener or a low quality vanilla scented candle. If you've smelled that sort of a scent before, you know what I mean. It has a bit of a nutty note and possibly a smidgen of coconut, but I don't think that's supposed to be the case. It's just kind of maybe the chemical. I actually happen to like that generic vanilla type scent. So for me, this one smells quite nice. And this one had the strongest throw out of the bunch at 2.5 out of 5. So still very mild, would do well in a very small to a small room. So this one might perform the best out of all of them. I still really couldn't smell it as much as I'd like. I like strong throwing wax melts. And unless you're going to use this in a pretty small room, this just doesn't work. So there you have it. The Interiors by Design wax melts from Family Dollar. I don't know if anybody else sells them. I think it's only exclusive to Family Dollar stores. So I would say probably don't waste your time on these, even though they're so cheap. Unless you have really, really tiny rooms, doesn't seem to be worth it. If you want to read a text version of this review, just go to waxmeltreviews.com and feel free to join our Facebook group where we discuss all different brands and scents of retail and store-bought wax melts. And you can find the link to our Facebook group underneath this video and on our website at waxmeltreviews.com. Have a good day.